Yo, what's going on everybody? It is Chimsa here. Welcome back to League of Legends today with a new build for Singed in the mid lane. Well, not really a new build, sort of a build that I've been copying off of Ankan, who... Oh, Ankan? Okay, yeah, he's Swedish. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but yeah. I've been taking a look at his OPGG, been checking out his stream and stuff. And I'm sort of building the way he is now. I'm taking that Stoneborn Pact in the mid lane for reasons that I'll explain in just a moment. And playing mid against Twisted Fate, which seems to be the only mid laner I play against these days. I don't know why. I guess it's just quite popular. But yeah, here we are. Singed mid against Twisted Fate. Let's do it. So today's music is brought to you by Red Alert 2. Yeah, Red Alert 2. Amazing game, amazing soundtrack. What's your tell me in the comments what your favorite song is from the Red Alert 2 soundtrack, and why is it Blow It Up? Yeah, okay. I guess Grinder is good as well, and Hell March, they're both pretty good. But I like Blow It Up, great song. Here in the jungle, Poppy is just gonna be window shopping in the item shop, and she's just gonna get murdered. So early advantage, which is nice. Now, Singed mid against TF, I've explained this before several times. Your main objective is just continuously pressure the lane to prevent him from roaming. He will poke you down quite hard, but by rushing the item, which you're going to see me rush, the item which I absolutely love and am rushing every game on Singed, pretty much every game, you will be able to deal with that quite effectively, and as long as he doesn't have Ignite, which, if he has Ignite, he's probably a bad TF player, so it won't even matter anyways. You will be able to just dominate this lane. Not dominate it by killing him over and over again, but dominating it by just cancelling out any pressure he provides and just farming. That's all you do. So, what are we going to do early on here as Singed versus TF? We're just going to farm. Okay, we're going to get poked down, of course. It's going to happen. But we'll pop up where we didn't get poked down at all in that first wave, which is really nice, because we intercepted it right as it was coming in, so we got good damage on it. But we're going to get poked down a little bit as the laning phase goes on, obviously. Yes, we're going to get poked down, but we're going to save up gold, go back, get our 1 Dark Seal. I only take 2 Dark Seals in mid lane since I don't get much kill pressure, but that's just my preference, okay? If you guys still go for 3 or 4 Dark Seals in mid lane and can succeed with it, by all means, go right ahead. And then upgrade my potion. So, the goal of Singed mid, as I've said always, is 700 gold on your first back. That is your dream. If your dream cannot come true, don't worry. Don't die for your dream, okay? If your dream is too risky, that's fine. Cut your losses, go back, pick up 1 Dark Seal, or just upgrade your Corrupting Potion, whatever. Or if you don't, if you've only farmed 2 waves and you've been poked to shit and you need to go back, that's fine. Go back, get like a rejuve beat or something, and then come back. Just teleport back to lane, okay? Don't die early on as Singed mid, or you'll be fucked. But anyways, the item we'll be rushing is an item I cannot believe I have not been trying to buy earlier, and it was Aegis of the Legion. Okay, I looked at Ankan's bloody OPGG, and I saw he built Aegis of the Legion quite a... Oh no, this gank here. Okay, watch this gank. Notice how I don't run straight to my tower. If I'd ran straight to my tower there, Poppy would have immediately got a perfect wall stun on me there, and I probably would have died. But because I ran the other way, kept myself away from the wall, kept myself at an angle so that if she hit me with her dash, she would not hit me against the wall. I didn't get stunned there. I survived. We're all good. Here, too risky to stick by. TF has poking me down. Gonna recall. Pick up. I think I'm just gonna upgrade. I think I'll go Dark Seal here, actually. I'm not sure. Let's see what I go. No, I do upgrade my Corrupting because I'm getting poked down a bit. Upgrade Corrupting. Teleport right back in. Ping like hell to tell a poor Evelyn that TF is coming, but she's gonna get the kill on Poppy. And that's all going to be good. This Evelyn, by the way, is going to be absurd this game. Absolutely fucking ridiculously, absurdly powerful. I've only, fortunately, ever had Smite Ignite Evelyns on my team, and I haven't played against one yet, but holy fuck, they're a nightmare. So, yes, anyways, Aegis of the Legion. I looked at Ankan's OPGG, and I'm like, why the fuck is he building Aegis of the Legion? That's a fucking support item. It gives, you know, a magic resistorer. But then I looked at the item, I'm like, wow, Aegis of the Legion changed and I didn't even know about it. Aegis of the Legion, you know, it used to be, it would give you a certain amount of magic resist, a certain amount of armor, but it will also give, like, an aura to your team. And it costed, like, what, 1,500-ish gold, and it will build into Locket. Well, now, Aegis is amazing. Now, Aegis is, like, 1,100 gold, I believe. It will give you 30 armor and 30 MR. So, And that's all. That's all it does. Just 30 armor, 30 MR. No extra bonuses, none like that. 30 armor, 30 MR. Flat. In one item. That's pretty fucking good, guys. Because of that, it means... Okay, so 30 armor is 2 cloth armors. 30 MR... 30 MR is like a non-magic mantle plus a little bit extra. In the end, it's pretty much exactly gold efficient. I think it's just a little bit more over gold efficient. So it's a very gold efficient item. It's basically like getting a bunch of a bunch of cloth armors and like a non-magic mantle in one item. So whereas before you would need 2 cloth armors and like 1 non-magic mantle to get that, and that takes up 3 item slots, you only need 1. And when you're stacking dark seals, your item slots count. So it's such an amazing item against balanced teams. If you've got AD and AP threats on the enemy team, rush this item, especially if you're playing Singed mid. It's so fucking good. You'll go into your Righteous Glory afterwards, of course, but early on, those resistances will be more valuable than the health. And then once you get the health to back that out, you have a really good mid game. I really, really like Aegis of the Legion. So thank you to Ancan for enlightening me, for red pilling me on that. I looked at his OPGG, thought, what the fuck is this retard doing buying Aegis of the Legion? Then I looked at the item, I'm like, holy shit, that is amazing. Why didn't I notice that earlier? So, yeah, just phenomenal. And here you're going to see the ridiculously powerful Evelynn. To be fair, she plays this quite well. Waits for him to blow his picker card, he blows it on the blue card, and she just runs in, and she kills him. Smite, she ignites him at the end and finishes him off. That's ridiculous. And that was without ult as well, by the way. Didn't have ult there. I think she's got, yeah, she's got she's 3, 0, and 1, and she hasn't hit level 6 yet. So she's doing very well. But yeah, I went back and got that non-magic mantle. And now, let's talk about the other big elephant in the room. Stoneborn Pact. Yes, I am taking Stoneborn Pact in this game. And that one bloke, I forget his name, who I argued with about Stoneborn Pact in the comments, is going to be feeling pretty vindicated right now. But yes, I was wrong. Indeed, I was wrong. I stand by my logic at the time. I thought it just objectively wasn't very good. I didn't think it'd be something that Singed could take advantage of very well. But then I looked at some of Ancan's videos playing it, watched some of his VODs of him playing it on stream, and I'm just like, wow. Okay, never mind. I witnessed personally in team fights how valuable it can be with a Rylais. And I'm just like, wow, that's pretty fucking good. Sorry, just another gank here. You'll notice that after I escaped from that gank, I went back in. That's because I saw Evelynn coming in. I wanted to bait them back into a fight. And of course, they should have known there. The only reason that I was heading back in was because I was baiting. I wouldn't have been able to kill any of them. So... yeah, that was their bad. They misplayed that. They're both going to die. Unfortunately, Evelynn's going to be hit by the shockwave of Poppy's Q and is going to die there. But well worth it. 2 for 1. Great gank on the mid lane. Evelynn doing incredibly well. It was a shutdown, so maybe not. But still, she's going to be able to use the momentum quite well. Bot lane gets double killed. Oops, but that's fine. We're going to be able to carry them quite well. Oh yeah, I do believe this, yeah, I'll put it in the title. This is a flawless Singed game as well. I'm pretty sure this is the right video. It'd be really embarrassing if it isn't. Yeah, this is the one. No deaths this game. No deaths. That is very rare for me playing Singed. I love playing Singed mid because I die a lot less when playing it. In general, obviously, everyone has their games. But yes, let's talk about Stoneborn Pact then. The big elephant in the room. Let's talk about when to take it, when not to take it. Of course, just my opinion. I'm no fucking professional. I leave that up to the better Singed players. But these are what I think, alright? Take it or leave it. So, Stoneborn Pact needs a Rylais to be effective. You don't want to build Rylais every game, of course. But with this Stoneborn Pact, with this build, what I do is, I go Aegis of the Legion. I go Righteous Glory. Here, I'm pinging. TF is moving. Be careful, team. He could be roaming. So, Aegis, Righteous Glory, Rylais. If necessary, I upgrade the Aegis into a Locket before I go for the Rylais. Locket, by the way, fucking amazing as well. 60 MR, 30 armor, and the shield it gives is absurd. They nerfed like the aura on it. Instead, I don't think it gives an aura anymore. It just gives the shield. But that shield is ridiculous. At level 18, it's like, what? I think it's like 600 health of shield for everyone on the team. That's insane. And it even gives you a little, if you hover over the item in your inventory, it will actually tell you how much you've shielded throughout the whole game, and your best shield throughout the whole game. It's really cool. Here, I'm just going for a roam. Bloody, poor Cannon gets killed. He's trying his best. But I'm going to go in and just kill this Renekton quite simply. So, Locket, an amazing item. I will, even if it's not like an AD team, I will even if there's not really a big AP threat on the enemy team, if there's just only one AP threat, I will always upgrade Locket. Yeah, I'll always upgrade into Locket, because this build is all about team fighting. This is not a split pushing Singed build. Let me say that again. If you are taking Stoneborn Pact, if you are building Aegis, if you are building, if you're building Locket, if you're building Righteous Glory, if you're building Rylais, if you are taking Stoneborn Pact, you are not a split pusher. You are a team fighter. If you're building Zeroth Portal Singe, you're a split pusher. Go split push, teleport into fights. With this build, you want to be in those fights 24/7 immediately. Now, sure, you know, if both, you know, if it's a 4-1, if your team's got Baron and you're doing like a 4-1, yeah, sure, go bot with your teleport, push in the wave with the Baron creeps, etc. Or, you know, you can still obviously do the standard split pushing stuff that you would do if you're a tank with teleport. Well, not a tank, but a fighter with teleport. Okay, you can still do that obviously with Singed, but you don't want to prioritize it. Prioritize being in those team fights. It's very, very important with this build. But this build gives you insane team fight utility. Righteous Glory to go in. Rylais to slow everybody down. Balance resistances from that Aegis in the mid game. And in the late game, you get that Locket as well for the giant shield. It's phenomenal, the team fight power of this build. Like I said, the split push power of this build, like, you pay for that by not having that Zeroth Portal, by not having that split push pressure, okay? So you have to hope to hell that your team is not doing completely terribly, so that you can actually take advantage, they can take advantage of your presence in team fights. But it's just so good. I hate split pushing on Singed. I'll be completely honest with you, I do not like building Zeroth Portal on Singed. I have never liked building Zeroth Portal on Singed. I build it because I think it's necessary, or because it's what's in vogue at the moment, and what Singed mains are building, and what they're winning with. But I love the team fight Singed. Here I'm roaming bot, there's a bit of action going on. Evan and I are just going to come in here and clean up, quite simply. But yeah, I will be 100% happy with Singed again if Rod of Ages into Rylais into Liandry's becomes a valid build again. That's the day that I will say, you know, Singed is good now. Singed is good. I'm happy. He might not be in a good state. He might still be too weak, but I'm happy. That's my build. Rod of Ages is still my favorite item in the game. I just never build it because it's shit on Singed at the moment. At the moment, but things can change, obviously. You could be watching this video in a year, and yeah, Rod of Ages is now the fucking standard build. We'll see. But, very team fight focused build. The Aegis gives you a good early and mid game, okay? Because it gives you balanced resistances, especially against a TF. TF does a lot of auto attack damage. Aegis helps with both his magic damage and against the auto attack harass with the armor. It's brilliant. And even just against just a balanced team, you're playing Singed mid, you're going to be skirmishing a lot in the mid game, you're going to be roaming a lot, so you're going to be roaming bot where the support Sonas are going to be doing quite a bit of magic damage to you on top of the ADC. That MR helps, that armor helps, having both of them together in a single item, allowing you to have those Dark Seal stacks and build components of other items as well, is so fucking good. Godsend for Singed. Here, team is fucking around in bot. I decide to engage on the Poppy and TF, not trying to kill him. I know my limits, I know when I can get out alive, but I just wanted to keep TF there to prevent him from teleporting bot lane. And indeed, team goes bot, tower dives, kills the Caitlyn. Very nice. But yes, so the idea with Stoneborn Pact and team fights is run around. It's basically like playing classic Singed. You run around, you get your Rylais on everybody, but this time you have the utility from the heals that your team provides, okay? Your AD carry is obviously going to be the one who's taking advantage of it the most. But everybody who auto-attacks champions will get that little earthen rune bonus that gives them that healing over time. And you can get, like, it's hard to quantify, because if at the end of the game you click on, like, your healing done. Singed gets a lot of innate healing, well, not a lot, he's no Mundo, but he gets quite a bit of innate healing, so it's hard to see your impact. But I have a VOD of a team fight that I don't think it's this game, but it was a VOD of a team fight. A very close game. I think it was my first game ever using Stoneborn Pact. And I was just watching, I'm like, wow. I can see the effect the healing is having in this team fight. It is phenomenal. 5v5 team fight, you can heal your team for a lot. It's great. Now, of course, before you get your Rylais, it is sort of, I'm going to tank the, notice how I'm tanking the tower for Evelyn, so that, you know, she can afford to take extra damage from Poppy. I'll tank the tower. But cool. Get out, though. TF comes to save the day. Unfortunate. But, oh, shit, what was I just saying? God damn it, so much to go over in this video. I should have put some notes down, actually. Yeah, a lot of shit going on here. It's just, Evelyn is starting to get ridiculous, and now we're just sort of taking over the map. But yeah, like I said, obviously your AD carry is the one who will take the most advantage of it, but everybody on the team benefits. And now, before you get your Rylais, that's the train of thought I was on. Before you get your Rylais, it's not as effective, obviously. But it still is effective, because your Fling will proc it, and your Mega Adhesive will proc it. So it still has utility in those mid-game skirmishes. But it scales super hard into the late game. It scales way better. That was a really nice pull by the Thresh, but I don't think we're going to be able to get a kill off of it. No, I popped my ult earlier. Yeah, I'm going to... Oh, I thought my poison was on him, so I was going to get one more auto attack on him and get out with the lantern, but yeah, my poison wasn't, so... My reaction in the chat, as you can see, I wasn't happy about that, but whatever. So yeah, before you get your Rylais, it's less effective, but you will still be... Your Fling and your Mega Adhesive will still proc it, so you can still get an advantage in those mid-game team fights. But it's not as effective in the early and mid-game as Deathfire Touch will be. Thing is, it scales much better into the late game. So, Stoneborn Pact Singed is not 100%, yep, always. Stoneborn Pact, always. You always got, no. I would say on Singe mid, probably at this point, in my opinion. I will either always go Courage of the Colossus or Stoneborn Pact on Singe mid. But on Singe top, you have to look at the game and look at the enemy team. Okay, if I go Deathfire top... Like, if I was, like, playing against a Jax top... Yeah, I'm taking Ignite, and I'm going for Deathfire Touch, and I'm just farming him early game instead of the creeps. Because Singe counters the hell out of Jax. But, you know, against a tougher matchup, maybe be like, okay, gonna take Teleport, go Stoneborn Pact, just farm, scale into the late game. Just like you would do on Classic Singed. It's a little... You're able to relive Classic Singed. So, obviously it's not as good. Singe is still in a shitty place. But it's something. Yeah, so, Courage of the Colossus is still decent. Especially on Singe mid. I'd say on Singe top, probably you're looking at Deathfire Touch a little bit more. Courage of the Colossus obviously can still work. But Singe mid, you'll be skirmishing a lot more. Which means fights with more enemies around. Which means more shield from Righteous Glory. Because, sorry, more shield from bloody Courage of the Colossus. Because the more enemies that are nearby when its effect activates, the bigger the shield is. Top lane, it's normally a 1v1, so the shield won't be as effective. But Stoneborn Pact, Deathfire Touch, you've got to look at the game, you've got to decide what you're going to go. Like I said, Singe mid, probably 99% of the time, I'll go Stoneborn Pact or Courage of the Colossus. Unless I'm up against like a Jax mid as well. Who knows? Here, Evelyn is literally just going to walk into the lane and kill him. Granted, he did have a blue card on, so... But... Even if he had a gold card and Evelyn stunned him, I would have just ran in, tanked the tower, and we would have killed him anyways with my ult running. So. And then Poppy is going to decide to defend this tower, but I could just tank the tower for Evelyn. It's no problem. See, Evelyn and I are working in tandem in this game quite well. Okay, I'm tanking the tower I'm tanky, I got my ult. She's got all the damage, she's squishy. I'll tank the tower, that's fine, honey. You just do all the damage, and we're good. It works out fine. Yeah, getting a bit greedy. Oh, yeah, no, let's back up, let's back up. That's not a good idea. Indeed, I'm going to get out. Notice I'm standing in front of Kennen right there. That's because Caitlyn could have ulted me. So I wanted to make sure that Kennen could get in front of me to stop the Caitlyn ult. And of course, I'm actually recalling all the way back here. The reason why I'm recalling all the way back here is because if there's a ward where I'm recalling, Caitlyn can be like, I see it, cunt. I see it, lining you up, bitch. Boom! Dead. One ult, I'm gone. So, running way out of her range, hopefully where there's no wards, and just being cool. Just chilling out. Recall on there in the safety. Safe plays, boys. So here, I'm going straight into that Rylais. I've got my Aegis. I have armor and MR. I have both. I don't need to waste item slots getting, you know, a Spectre's Cowl and a Chain Vest. I've got a little bit of both in one item slot. Now, I got my health as well. So I've got the fucking armor and MR, I've got the resistances, I've got the HP from Righteous Glory as well as the engage. I'm ready to team fight, boys. Now, when I get that Rylais, we are really fucking ready to team fight. But for this mid-game, I'm ready to go, okay? I've got my engage item, I've got my defenses, I'm ready to go. So, I'm obviously going to be trying to look out for fights here. Going to be pushing down mid, roaming around the place, looking to see what I can do. I want to fight here. Evelyn's strong, I want to be with her, I want to pick fights. Dark Steel, of course, at 8 stacks as well, definitely helps. And I picked up that blasting one, so a little bit of extra damage. Like I said, if the game wasn't going as well, we're a bit behind, I could not go for my Rylais straight away. Thank you, Thresh, for the lantern. Very nice. I could not go for my Rylais straight away. I could upgrade to Locket first, which would give me even more utility in team fights to provide shields for my team and for myself as well. So you have that option. There's that flexibility. Now here, Caitlyn walks a bit too close, so I go in and immediately fling her. Eve's going to come in, and, you know, we're going to chase down Caitlyn and kill her. Poor TF gets hooked by the Thresh. Great hooks by Thresh this game. Cannot speak highly enough of this guy. Very good. Renekton dies right there. Beautiful. Unfortunately, Poppy only just to kill the Thresh, but we're able to kill the Poppy afterwards. So, a lot went on there. But, basically, I saw Caitlyn walked a little bit too far forward. Bloody, what was her name? Lulu walked a bit too far up. Or, basically, she walked a bit too far forward, and her peelers walked a bit too far away. So, I immediately popped ult Ghost Righteous Glory, went right in, flung her back. I caught her off by such surprise that her net was a little bit too late. And I got the animation off before she netted away, which means I still flung her the full distance, even though she'd netted. And yeah, of course, Eve pounced on her. She flashed, but I was able to keep up with her and just take her down. And yeah, we were just able to clean up that team fight. Bear in mind, that was a 3v5, that team fight right there. 3v5. Renekton came in towards the tail end, but a 3v5. Oh, and Lucian picked off TF as well. So, 3v5. I decided to engage a 3v5. Why? Because we're strong enough. We are strong enough. Evelyn is ridiculous. Me and Evelyn are ridiculous right now. I'm so tanky. Because I've got, you know, I had 3 or 4 kills, I believe. Regardless, I had a lot of gold. I was very tanky. My ult was up. My ghost was up. My Righteous Glory was ready. I can go in. And Evelyn can back up that damage. I fling Caitlyn. She immediately ults Caitlyn. Bursts her to shit. And you saw the results right there. So, picking a fight and getting it. Of course, 3v5 could go wrong. But I decided to take it because I thought we could do the damage if I could catch somebody out. And I caught Caitlyn out. So, it ended up going well. 1 second, I have to yawn. Alright, back to the game. So, what is going on now? Map's a bit dark. Cannon decided to get a little bit too greedy and decided to push top, so he died. Stupid. As you can see, there are no wards in that jungle that could... But yeah, he even admits it in chat, as you can see right there. He says, that was stupid, I wasn't involved in that last fight, and was just eager to fight. Takes a big man to admit that. Now, Eve's going to make a mistake, though. One mistake that Eve's going to make in this game. She is, in fact, going to get caught out there and killed. I start teleporting, but then I'm like, nah, there's too many people down there. I'm not going to be able to turn it around. So I cancel that TP. But yeah, very nice by Cannon to admit a mistake there. That's very... Oh, watch this. Just watch this shit. Now, to be fair, this Renekton is ridiculously far behind, but that was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. I wish I could play Lucian like that. But yeah, this Cannon, very nice, admits his mistakes, beautiful. Just like I do on videos all the time. This guy admits his mistakes, but he admits it in-game where he could potentially get flamed, so big balls to him. They're just saving Lucian, you know, just cinch things. But, you know, as long as people recognize their mistakes, they don't make them again, which he isn't going to in this game. Very nice. That's all fine by me. It's when people would make the same mistake multiple times in a single game that pisses me the fuck off. See my Master Yi video that I made, the Master Yi analysis for that. But anyways, 10 stack Dark Steel, Rylais. I've got a lot of AP right now. Yeah, Rylais is ready. I've got that Locket of the Iron Solari. And we are ready to go, boys. Cannon is, yeah, gonna be in a bit of trouble here. Okay. So, I said that he didn't make that mistake twice. He actually did. Oops, I forgot. So yeah, did make the same mistake twice. Oops. But... I'm just trying to get the team together, say, hey, look, don't solo push when no one on the team is near, or all of us are in base, okay? But I want you to look at the bottom side of that jungle right there where he was. 0 wards. He was so far pushed up with 0 wards. TF ults here, good ult by him, sees us doing the Baron, so we back off. 0 wards! 0 wards! If he had some wards there, okay, fine. But he had 0 wards. That was not good by him. There I think, ooh, we can go for an engage. But Evelyn's nowhere nearby. I quickly realized, like, no, this is a bad idea. Let's get out of there and not continue with that. But yeah, you need to have fucking wards if you are pushing guys. Elementary stuff, basic stuff. I'm going to make a video on this because it happens so much in high gold, low plat. It is unreal. I'm going to make a video on it very, very soon. You'll see that. But anyways, Dragon's about to come up, so We, of course, figure they're all heading in that direction. They're probably going to do it. We can easily fight them. We are powerful enough, especially with a cannon ult, which he unfortunately doesn't have up. So, never mind. But I'm going to ult Ghost Righteous Glory, and I do get stunned up quite a bit, but Evelyn's just able to deal with it anyways. Enemy team does get the dragon, but it's not going to be worth it. We are going to pick off the stragglers here. I'm going to drop my goo there, and we're just going to finish off this stupid little poppy. So, it's not as easy to see the pronounced effects of the Stoneborn Pact in a team fight where you just stomp the enemy, because you know your team's just gonna like lifesteal or regain health or whatever, because you're just stomping them. But in closer games, it really makes a big difference, and you'll hopefully see that in some later games that I upload. So here we're pushing. We just grabbed the inhibitor because the whole enemy team is going to be up soon. Cannon is still pushing bot. We decide, okay, let's go for the Baron. Now Cannon, once again, look where he is. No wards. There's one ward all the way back on that side of the jungle. Okay, but there's no wards on the direct paths that the enemies could take to get to him. Fortunately, he does the right thing, gets out of there. I don't think the TP was necessary, but okay, fair enough. He TP's out of there, and now we're just going to take this Baron. Nice and easy. So, yeah, just carrying forward with this momentum. I'm 5-0 and 7. Eva's like 10-1 and something, I think. So, we are doing ridiculously well in this game. But, you know, the kills, it's only 10 kills apart. A throw could happen here, okay? A throw could happen. Oh, sorry. Eva's 16 and 2. But see, that's a very important thing. If I was on the enemy team at this point, apart from thinking, oh, fuck, this team's garbage, what am I going to do? I'd be like, okay, Evelyn, kill that fucking bitch. The whole team's crippled. Cannon asks if I should go bot. You know, should Sin go bot? I say, nope, I've got no Zerot. I don't give a fuck. I want to come with you. Let's all go top with this Baron and just push that shit down. Renekton's pushing bot. Who gives a fuck? Even if he gets the tower, we're going to push the fucking inhibitor tower. Doesn't matter. So, we're all going to go top and get this tower, push onto the inhibitor. And sure, I mean, I could have gone bot here. I could have certainly gone bot. But it would have taken me so long to push out the wave, even with Baron creeps, because the wave was so pushed up. Renekton pushed it. It just wasn't worth it. I want to be with the team. Now there, what I should have done was flung Poppy. But I would tunnel him on the TF. I'm like, I want to get the TF. But yeah, I just... gold card and lots of other stuns. It's just not going to happen. Lucian... see how he dashed forward. Never fucking do that on Lucian. Never dash into a 5-man enemy team like that. Just to get some order. Don't. Just don't. You will die. Over and over again if you do that. You got lucky that time. I take advantage of that happening all the time, and Lucians on my team do it all the time, and it pisses me off. Never dash forward into the enemy team like that. But here, we're just gonna fucking... just clean house, just wipe the floor with them. Beautiful, and that's gonna be the end of the game. So, flawless Singe game, 5-0 on 8. Great game by me. Obviously, Evelyn carried, but I was no liability. I was instrumental in helping her get those early kills. So I did very well, and I'm happy with that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Hope you learned some of the logic behind the Stoneborn Rylais thing that I'm trying now with Aegis. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Thanks to Steve Toledo, long-time supporter of the channel. Check me out on Patreon in the description and on my Twitter as well. I'll catch you on the next video, guys. Take care.